Hello, hello. Welcome to Handelabra Live. Sorry I am a little late once again. Not too bad. I was just out and lost track of time, but I'm here. I am here to play Spirit Island for you. So, hello, Takewalker and Sparky Wolf and anyone else in the chat. Yeah, the ads at the bottom are annoying. I guess you have to subscribe to the channel then, Sparky Wolf. We don't really do that. You know, we don't make anyone do anything, but we don't usually ask for subscribers. Yeah, this is the beta build. This is the private beta, but it's the same right now. We're still working on some more stuff. Yeah, the little multiplayer island is fun. Yeah, of course, I will mention that Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. That includes trans rights, Black Lives Matter, and reproductive rights for all who need them. My glasses are really dirty. I'm gonna go fix that. I'll be right back. You can... Maybe we'll do quick play. 1 to 4. 5 to 11. We'll see what the invaders do. Let's just do quick play. Clean my glasses. I support clean glasses. It's just straight up England 6. Alright, be right back. Yeah, everything was looking a little bit foggy there. But I can see clearly now. So, England 6 is just like we played, and it's 3 spirits too, just like on Saturday, but 1 harder. During setup, add additional fear to the fear pool per player. During any invader phase where you resolve no fear cards, perform the build from high immigration twice. So, we need 3 fear per player, or sorry, 5 fear per player. Yeah, we've had the tabletop for a while though, so I'm actually going to change it. Let's change it to snake because we have snake in the game. And turn off land numbers. We have snake and shadows and earth. So shadows are going to help get us to those fear requirements. I have some wine tonight because I had some wine with dinner a couple nights ago. So I'm going to finish this bottle off. Little Sands White from Prince Edward Island. Check out my Instagram if you want to see the dinner. Made some Persian food with someone. Mighty Chair cannot answer you anything. There's no answer from the chair. Sound working? It's just really quiet from the game. I guess it's okay. Let me know if you need me to turn the game up at all. Yeah, I guess it's okay. All right, so England 6. Just straight up, no scenario. Just a difficult game. Difficulty 10. So down here we've got a bad place, a couple of bad places. This one is blight, so we're going to want to deal with that. If Snake can go in here, Snake can actually defend all these lands because there's only towns being built. It's a pretty good spot for Snake to defend next turn, and we have Dahan already in some of them. We can get Dahan into more of them. I like that. I like that a lot. And Earth could, I guess, just make a sacred site here and also defend it. We just let this one go, probably. Get some Dahan into here. We can't really stop builds very well, but this one just goes. This one Earth takes care of. Earth could like Earth could like stillness this. Potentially. Oh, right, we're betting. Yeah, sorry. Let's bet. Will I beat England 6? Is that on my thing? No, it's all about waves. Will I defeat England 6? Yes, no. Prediction. Stop showing this. Got it. Got it, Twitch. Get your bets in, Sparky Wolf, Take Walker, and anyone else who is here and being silent. So yeah, Snake is going to do that. I don't know what they're actually playing this turn. You're going to get a power card and maybe absorb someone. Usually not a bad idea, especially because the event might give +1 damage, so having that extra defend on Aegis is probably useful. And I guess we could get more. We could make this be like a place that they die from shadows. Shadows can add presence at range 3. Doesn't like, yeah, if we get within range 1, then it doesn't cost us too much to get Dahan into there. Like use favors and bring all these Dahan. And actually we could Mantle of Dread this. Favors Mantle of Dread. And yeah, okay, I like that. Well, let's see what power we get from we can still undo that anyways, but we can set this up to be a kill zone, even with a blight, which is useful. And yeah, I guess Earth could get a power card right now, since we want to add presence there anyways. We don't really need to be anywhere else. We'll probably play Draw the Fruitful Earth, but if we get something better, like, sure, why not? All right, so let's see what Earth gets, I guess. And I mean, here we're going to pop in here and get a power card. Elusive Ambushes, Razor Sharp Undergrowth, add Wilds. Not so great. Adding Disease is better against England, I think, because it's hard to stop the build. Reaching Grasp is pretty strong, having Snake in the game, actually. I'm going to grab that. None of these are like great for elements for, like, they all have 1. This one has 0 of the elements that he wants. Take Reaching Grasp. And let's start going card play track. So actually, if we want to play Stillness, oh, we don't want to play Stillness, actually. Yeah. Maybe we take energy this turn and card plays next turn. Next 2 turns. Do we want to play 2 cards next turn is the question, I guess. We could with Reaching Grasp and something else, right? So maybe we do that. We'll play draw. It gets Dahan into here for the defend, potentially. All right, gain a power card up here. Another minor. Something with plant, please. Gift of Power has plant. Tormenting Rotflies has plant. This has my picture on it. Transient Aspirations can't actually stop builds in the first turn against England. By definition, I guess, except with Guard the Owl's Heart. Gift of Power is excellent elements, and it's good. We're still going to absorb, though, I think, because we want to get that extra. I guess we could get it. We could play to absorb and Aegis next turn. Just get in there now. And here we're adding a presence. Probably in here because it's a good crops wither place. I guess like Mantle of Dread, like my innate doesn't really do anything, but it makes maybe one less damage from one of these places that could matter, like the one where my presence is. But they're gonna die, so I probably just don't even use it. I guess I could gather away this guy from the blighted land. That's probably the most useful thing. And we just play Gift of Power. Like I want to play Aegis next turn. Doesn't do much to play that with. I guess if I play those together, then I get the damage. But if I play them separate, then I don't. So let's just play Gift of Power, I guess. I could play like Flowing Energy or whatever, but like those cost energy and these don't. I guess I get if I give the Gift of Primordial Deeps for Shadows, then we get the next level and we can like generate some fear. That's kind of fun. Maybe we do that. Or we could like play Crops Wither, but then we need to reclaim next turn. We don't need to, but I think giving free power cards is better. Giving a power card that you get to play right away is kind of fun. You don't actually have to play it. Alright, let's take a look at what we get. We got not the right elements. We needed a moon and a fire, but we didn't get that. We could add Dahan right here. We could remove Blight. Near a sacred site? There isn't any. Or we could pay energy for it, but... Gather up to 3 Dahan, or if land has Dahan, 1 fear and push. It's not bad. It's free as well. And we don't want to spend a lot of energy, so I'd take the free one. And I think just playing it is fine. Like getting the elements doesn't do anything for us. Let's get the one guy out of here. Cool. Explore the wetlands. All right. So, yeah, draw doesn't do a ton because, like, England's still going to England. But we can favors here. And that generates a lot of fear. Oh, wait, yeah, it does generate fear. And also, these guys will kill all the things next turn with Concealing Shadows, as long as I have the energy for it, which I think I'll grab energy next turn. And yeah, we can send these 2 guys out of here. Oh yeah, we can like get some Dahan into one of these places where like we want them to kill the guys. So that's good. Where do we want to do that? In the Blighted Land? Probably. Maybe we just leave this to Blight, probably. It's probably not a spot we're saving. Where would we... If we're not going to Aegis again, like, that's not likely to happen here. So things are a little more separated. And then here, we can send these guys, I guess, towards the coast. I guess sort of here where Earth already is kind of fine. But towards the coast is better because it keeps them away from seeing inland lands, right? Like now we can actually stop this build. Actually stop the build by pulling that guy out. Whereas before we couldn't. So I like that. I don't really want him in here, but I want to like get the Dahan in here, so let's take these two. So now we're going to be set up to defend all these places, and this blows up, and these kill the city. Yeah, and we're going to have one blight, most likely. So we could try to gain a power card and go for 3 card plays, but then we only have 1 energy. I have to be free. I think I want to add presence, gain 3 energy, most likely. We could like do a downgrade somewhere with Corrupt's Wither. And actually we can't afford to do that because we need 1 energy to target in there, after all. I guess we could give Gift of Flowing Power for the energy. Here we're playing Absorb, Essence, and Elemental Aegis. Like we'll get a power card just to have another power card. I think we have enough energy doing that, yeah, to play what we need, right? Because we have 3 energy, we need to play 3 energy worth. Let's grab another minor power. Hey look, Gift of Constancy. Drift down into slumber. Has the elements we want on it more, though. Absorb corruption has energy we want on, or elements we want. We want plant. This has my picture on it, but not my elements. 1 damage per Dahan is nice. I want the cards with plant on them. I don't really care that much about removing blight, but I do have a lot of energy and everything, so let's grab that. And we want to add presence. We don't really need Sacred Site right now. We're not Aegising next turn, but it's more likely Mountains comes up next turn, so like this spot is pretty good for that. So let's go in there. We're in a spot where we can destroy the town in the slow phase, so that seems like a good spot. Absorb, Essence, and Elemental Aegis. All right, here. What are we doing? So this build is actually blocked, right? Oh, it's not? There's only 1 building next to it. Oh, there's 2. Well, but this Ravage is happening first, so they won't build there. That might be like the only one where that's going to be the case, I think. I think it is. So we will celebrate it. Earth probably wants to start moving more around the board, so let's get presence like at range 1, which isn't awesome. But we can play 2 cards. We could Stillness the Ravage here if we get nearby, so it's probably going to be a good idea. Just go up this way. Is there something we can do with these cards? Let's see. I think we're doing this. And going for 1 energy per turn. We could go 3 card plays. We don't get to use this turn, but we get to use it next turn. It's not the worst idea. 3 card plays lets us reliably hit that. And we have enough energy that we don't need to get energy next turn. So I don't mind that. We make a Sacred Site down here, so we have more Sacred Site stuff. We like to have Sacred Sites. This doesn't build if there's So I think we reach and grasp shadows. Shadows can take this guy away and they don't build. That seems good. And are we playing another card? Should we have taken energy instead? Maybe we should have taken energy instead. We don't need these cards. I guess we had stillness the build here, but that doesn't seem awesome. Let's take energy. Stonks. Like we're literally playing Reaching Grasp only. Sure. Just drag this into, I guess, this. And like that build is blocked. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's absorb Earth. Earth is always putting presence. Earth gets an element. I mean, Earth doesn't care. Let's take one that might come up on the event. So air, water, sun, moon come up, right? We have lots of moon. Let's double down on moon. And Aegis. Let's defend 3. We are now sitting on 1 blight. And they will fight back. Kill everything. Deal. Ending the event. It's nothing in terms of... Oh, defend 1 per Dahan. That's even better. Doesn't change anything, but... add beast to a land without blight that has town. Sure. Probably places where they're going to be doing things. There. And there. Here. Beastie powers will be good now. So it's a good fear setup. Now we're going to have the fear card during that turn, right? Which is important for this. As long as we can generate. We are generating a fear card, I think. Like we might be short 1. Yeah. Need 1 more fear and we get our fear card. And we just race to try to get towards the next one. The double build is no good. Alright, so we're adding a town for the first one because of the event. So let's just make this like the worst land. Probably the coastal one's best to be worst. And the non-bladed one up here. My wine is over already. Too easy drinking. We'll get a beer in the next spirit phase. So crops wither. I can use like anywhere because actually I have reaching grasp, don't I? So I think I want a crops wither like a place that's going to build a city like here. I think so. Or I mean we can help with the ravage, but it doesn't really help a lot. If I use it here, we only defend 1. But who's gonna do that? No one has that right now. I guess we could like have Earth reclaim and stillness that land or something like that. I guess actually if we make them just explorers here, then we just gather them away with shadows. That seems okay. I don't want this to cascade here. Let's do that. Reaching grasp is a nice power. We have rouse and anger. Oh, but actually because of their +1 health, that wasn't enough, was it? Oh, but I can push the town. Okay, hang on. We can push the town. So we can just send it like to this. I don't want to make a huge London here, I don't think. Maybe put it to this coastal one. It has blight though, but I guess I could always just downgrade it and that gets rid of it. Sure. Bye. I guess alternatively, I could have stopped another city though, right? Like that seems more important. All right, let's push them to the jungle. The jungles might come back up again, but coastal might come up again. I guess we just send this mountain. That seems safer. Yeah, let's just actually prevent a city build. Seems more important. All right, I'll grab a beer. Actually, a very little beer in my fridge. Been depleted. I picked up some Tattamagush North Shore Lagered Ale. Been building my bar back up a little bit. I picked up some Drambuie and Amaretto today for cocktails. The Drambuie because I wanted it for Rusty Nail, and Amaretto was on sale. I was like, gotta have some Amaretto in the bar. Maybe I'll make a Rusty Nail for my final drink if we get there. All right. Microwave. Yes, Breco. I'm going to be barbecuing some chicken later. I was thinking of doing that on stream. But I did not. Let me just put on focus mode here. Okay. Sending a text. Yeah, I want to have a barbecue stream with Sparky Wolf, but that won't happen today. But another day. Dueling barbecues. All right, what is Snake doing? Snake is just like playing a bunch of stuff. Okay. This is still playing noise. Can I turn that off? Oh, well, I guess the app crashing. WhatsApp crashing did it. Yeah, okay, let me just figure out my stuff here. All right. Okay, so what are we doing? We have a bonus build in the jungle, which is only going off once, so that's good. We can't generate too much fear in the fast phase. Yeah, I actually marinated some chicken. I had some peri peri sauce, like sort of the last third of a bottle, and so I wanted to marinate with that, and I also picked up some ghost peppers, so I chopped up some ghost peppers and added some garlic and more lemon and vinegar and oil to that peri peri. So it's sort of like a hybridized, extra spicy peri peri. They've been marinating since yesterday, chicken breasts. And I'm going to throw them on the barbecue. Probably grab the ghost peppers and put them with some potatoes on there as well. And see what happens. Experimental. So this is like blight. Nothing, pending the event. So the ravage is like half fine. It's kind of the amounts of ravage that like you just sort of let happen. If we get fast Dahan movement, which we don't have right now, we could have shadows blow this up pretty easily because there's like 2 more Dahan could come in from next door. I mean, shadows is going to reclaim and gain a card, right? Like they kind of have to. Over here, like it's just not worth throwing in. Like this is, I mean, it's 6. It's not that bad. We could defend 4. So like we could defend it if we wanted to, but I'd rather like try to cap off the builds here a little bit. We're still in a great place for Aegis. I think next turn is probably reclaim and Aegis because we're like gonna try to go up to reclaim 1 now, but it's gonna be too slow. So we'll probably do a reclaim next turn for this defend. Try to get some Dahan in there. Those places. That one's just gonna be, I think, shadows pull more Dahan and blow it up similar to that. Yeah. Okay. And we have 6 blight, so we're not worried about 3 blight here this turn, or maybe 2. So let's reclaim, gain power card. We'll take a minor still, I think. We have 3 card plays? That's good. 3 card plays means we can actually... We probably want to kill this guy, just for safety. And because we moved that town there, the guy does still build here because, I don't know, whatever, we made our choice. Probably should have thought harder about that. There's only 2 towns. Oh, but there's extra builds happening, high immigration, so there's no chance. I'm preventing that. We're looking for a fast Dahan movement with right elements. That would be sweet. We didn't get that. We got Guardian Serpents, which we don't need or want. Prowling Panthers has great elements for us. Blight removal is fine. Bad elements. Pushing out Explorers, nothing. Let's take Prowling Panthers. Let's try to lean into getting Wildfire going. Not Wildfire. I want it to be Wildfire. Shadows. We want to bring Dahan into here for Concealing Shadows next turn. Mantle of Dread is going to be useful for here. No, where? Somewhere. Yeah, we could push. We could get someone could get presence somewhere that we want to Mantle of Dread. That's a thing. And probably just Call to Ferocity is going to be good, but if we play this, we do get that. And actually, if we get a bonus card play, we could play Corrupt's Wither and get the full meal deal. Exciting. Do we want the full meal deal? What would we do with it? I don't know. We could use it here and do 3 damage. Doesn't really do a lot, but it's exciting. What is happening here? I guess we could stillness this Ravage. I don't think we want to reclaim if we don't have to. We have 7 energy and we just take a major and forget something. I think so. 7 energy and 2 card plays, right? And like nothing we actually want to play. So yeah. But we need to gain a power card. But we could make a Sacred Site here. That's okay. If we want to use our defend there, we could. Let's do that. Swarm. Swarm's actually very good. We have a lot of beasts. Trees and stones, also good for this spirit. Cleansing floods is fine. Fire and flood is good. Trees and stones is super cheap. Swarm. Gather up to 2 beasts. Each beast does 2 damage. So like that's 6 damage here. Not quite enough. But then we could like then also like guard the healing land. It's kind of fun. Trees and stones is interesting because we could use it. Where can we use it? It's only range 1. There's no Dahan nearby enough for that, unfortunately. We're not like in a good board position for that. It's excellent elements for our power though. Like it's kind of a better long-term play than this. But this is fun. It's 8 damage. It's enough damage. Okay. Yeah, clicking that now. Let's forget draw the fruitful earth, probably. It does have an animal for that. But not an air, so and 2 card plays. Play that, and then we'll like clean up after ourselves. There's gonna be 8 damage, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That just kills everything. I don't actually need to remove the blight there. But I can remove the blight here. I don't need to play that now though. What else would I play? I guess I just prevent them building here, and then the Ravage is taken care of next turn. That's fine, I guess. These are also expensive. But then they might re-explore sands, right? So it's potentially double value. Sure, I guess. And then next turn I have rituals for something. Or I reclaim probably because these cards aren't doing anything. All right. Seems good. Over here, we're gaining a power card and adding presence again, probably. Well, we're definitely adding presence. And we may as well gain a power card. And we could take a major, but I feel like taking one more minor. Fire in the sky. You love to see it. Also enticing splendor. Doesn't do a lot, but it does move Dahan fast. It moves Dahan fast. Which we want them to be where? Maybe we don't need that, but it's exciting. We wanted them there for next turn, right? Like, we already have enough Dahan. We'll have like 4 Dahan here. Which actually isn't enough to kill everything, but it's a lot. This does have plant on it, which is nice. Poison Dew has good elements on it for us. Dahan Ways is always nice. Fire in the Sky is outrageous, but needs a sacred site, which we don't usually have as Serpent. Gather a town, though. That's actually good. So we dealt with this by, like, bees. These are blighting. I mean, our bees are also blighting it, but, you know, whatever. Where do we put our presence to do something useful? There's not really anywhere we can stop a build because England and the high immigration is building a ton. I guess we usually have extra moons. The Dahan Ways is going to let us replace towns with Dahan, which is actually pretty good. I'm going to click that. And we're going to add a presence to a land without blight. And where do we want to be? We wanted to be... We're already where we want to be for Aegis next turn. Which is kind of less because we're stopping that build, but I guess maybe we don't need to stop that build. But I don't really have anything else to do. I guess I could have just taken energy instead of card plays again. Should I do that? I do want to eventually get the 3-card plays. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I just keep taking energy and playing big majors. Probably fine. For the... Yeah, I mean, that's the place to do Aegis already. And so we just want to, like, get into somewhere where we can do what we need to do. Or think about future Aegises, I guess. Like this spot for mountain in the future. Oh. Yeah, I think we don't need to play, like, we're Aegising that spot. We don't even need, yeah. Why are we still going here? Why can't we play cards? Oh, they're just not highlighted for some reason. We wanted to play Flowing Power to give Shadows something, but maybe Shadows doesn't need that. We just, like, give out power cards. Could remove Blight. If I do this and let you play Corrupts Wither, where would we do that? Range 1 of a sacred site. Gather 1, destroy up to 2, 1 fear, then 3 damage. That has to be somewhere where, like, there's actually something to do. I guess it could be here, and we could destroy a town, or here, or here. This actually here stops a city build. And we gather this guy in case they get +1 damage. And we gather this guy. Yeah, that seems okay. All right, we'll do that. And, like, we don't need a stillness. It's just, like, not. It's just not. Let's just get more energy. Play 1 card. Cool. All right. We swarm. Bees. Regenerating too much fear. Maybe. I don't think too much. As long as we don't want to go, we want to, yeah, we're generating 4 fear, which is exactly right. I guess we want to get more fear for the event, but we'll risk it. We're obviously good at generating fear, so I'm not too worried. So here, gather this guy. We only get to gather 1, but I think this is the most important one because there might be a increased damage thingy dingy. Stop a city build here. There's no cities being built in the jungles. All right. We're not getting extra fear here, so move a town 1 or 2 lands inland from each. There's none here. Oh, this is good. This stops the city build. We just, like, put it in this place. We also have we actually have defend 1 per Dahan. So is there a sand we could put it into? That would actually, or sorry, a wetland? No, the wetlands literally have no Dahan at all. So no, the answer is no. And this place is fine because we're going to be, like, concealing shadows-ing it. So I think we send this town out. And put it also in that. That seems Seems like London waiting to happen. Let's just send it here with Earth. All right, we have Loud Disease, 2 damage to invaders, and 2 damage to Dahan. Cool. I guess if we choose a town here, we can get rid of it with Crops Wither. Remove an explorer from coastal land. Wow. Well, there's like literally 2. We build in every jungle. They add a couple blight. They build in every sand. Except there. They explore in the jungle and they escalate. Let's escalate in the coast. This one is less. It's. Yeah, or it could be this, actually, this mountain. Yeah, let's choose the mountain because also it's diseased, so they don't build. Here, there's only 1 in each. That's really interesting. Let's not build a city. And here, it's either of these. I think it's going to be this because we can destroy the city in the Ravage next turn. It means we don't get the fear, though, for... Hang on. We don't get the fear for Favors Called Due. So, I think we might go back on that. I guess we could Mantle of Dread there. Oh no, we do because we Crops Wither the town. I think it's okay. We Crops Wither the town, which means we do outnumber them. Yeah, okay. Let's leave a couple here. Still a bit away from Terror level 2. Okay. So we're going to Aegis here next turn, I think. Which means we're reclaiming for Serpent. We can't get to reclaim 1 here, but we can probably just give Earth more powers. And Earth can keep getting majors. And actually we could give a power over here and then we don't have to reclaim. We don't have to reclaim anyways, but we have to reclaim less and have more options besides Call to Ferocity. We also have Waken Power, which doesn't do anything or doesn't change anything. Is there anything else? Resonant Anger is only 1 damage, which I don't think does anything anywhere where we are. Yeah, this is the only place where we can do it. Yeah, let's give it to Shadows so Shadows doesn't have to reclaim. We can actually start getting energy each turn. Swarming Wasps. Push up to 2 Explorers. Add Beasts. These don't have our elements, really. Call to Migrate is alright. Mob Beasts is alright. We need, like, a major that has animal on it now. With all this fire and animal. Like, that would be good. Look at all these elements here. Fire, animal. We could remove Blight here, which might be good, like, here. It's kind of a good spot for it, or here. Like, bad elements otherwise. And we can't actually, if it has Explorers, we have to do that part, which kind of sucks. We don't actually have animal next turn. And none of these have moon, so it's kind of bad. I kind of like Call to Migrate to get the Dahan where we need them. Let's do that. Okay, actually like Mental Dread to like stop the city build up here. We have this too, but I like it up there. I think. Put them in the mountain. And Prowling Panthers we could use to destroy something, like a town here. Or we could add beasts, but I think destroying a town is pretty nice. Alright, I guess that's it. So yeah, here we can add presence, gain energy, and start actually getting energy each turn as well. We could look for another power card. It would have to be free. Or one. I guess free or one. But that +3 energy is pretty nice. What would we do with our... We don't even get our innate, right? Like, right now, at all. I guess if we absorb, then we can get it. We can get the basic version, which doesn't really do a whole lot. We are full on England. Like, we can't stop builds. So this is like concealing shadows here. Most likely. I guess, like, we're getting a major here, right? We get a major, maybe get something fast that, like, defends big. We're not, like, near anything. We're absorbing here, so we're going to reclaim here. Reclaim card, move presence. Maybe we move, like, into this spot from, like, here. Though moving out of the blight is not so good. Maybe move out of that spot to there. And we add presence as well, of course. So we get to an any. Yeah, I think we absorb and... We absorb shadows and we play... Whatchamacallit. We could take a major this turn. Well, no, we're not getting a power card. Alright, so let's take our major here. We're definitely taking a major here because we could just forget Swarm or Reaching Grasp or something else. And we have 12 energy this turn. Paralyzing Fright. It's the upgrade to our other card. But we have no range. +2 with all powers. Push one of their presence. Blah, blah, blah. It's always interesting. This is really good with England. Just like gets rid of 2 buildings in a problem land. We could like use it here. Actually, the elements go sort of okay with Swarm. Not great. Doesn't have air. This does have air. Goes good with Swarm. Except for the animal. Paralyzing Fright is excellent. We do need to be generating fear. The skip doesn't really do a ton. I guess we would skip the city here. And then this is like defended enough next turn. And like, I don't know what else we would do. I don't love, these powers aren't like awesome. They're fine. They don't match with my elements at all. Like, literally, none of these have any of my innate power elements at all. But I want to be like, I don't want these cheap majors. I want the expensive majors. Maybe I go dissolve the bonds. It's like really good against England. I could just use it here right now. Actually, I can use it here. I don't want to convert it to Han, but I can always add my extra defend in here next turn. But I want to like... I don't know. Is this good? If I use this and rituals, I can push this presence into here and use rituals there. That's kind of fun. All right, I'll do that. I just nothing. None of those things like really spoke to me. And this sort of replaces reaching grasp as well. Let's start getting more. Oh, we do need 2 card plays finally, don't we? So I guess I go here because I'm moving one of them. So we're like gonna push presence here because we want to actually move the Dahan. And then do 5 damage. And then we play like an extra defender next turn, I guess. Sure, that's fine. You go there. We're gonna like maybe we get to reclaim, so we get to Aegis again here. There's a town here though. But actually we could move presence into that jungle, couldn't we? And we could maybe destroy that town. Yeah, we get to at least hurt the town and maybe destroy it. Add presence to a land without blight. Is it time to make a sacred site, or should we continue spreading around? Maybe we do make a sacred site in the middle here where we're strong. And we play that, and we play absorb. No, we play that. Okay. And over here, I think, yeah, we're going to do add presence, gain energy probably, and just play these 3 cards. We could take a risk at gain power card, but we're so broke that, like, I think we want to get a little bit of energy going. And we're just, like, going to go somewhere. I think we want to go somewhere we can't even downgrade, but this Call to Ferocity can let us push out stuff from here so that Aegis will work well enough. So I'm going to actually go, let's range 1. Okay, we don't need to go there. We're already here for Concealing Shadows. Maybe we just go extra here because we're going to lose our presence here. Maybe. We're going to reclaim next turn, so let's keep our Sacred Site there. Yeah. Call to Migrate is going to help us for setting up to kill this. I guess we could also set up for rituals more properly. Maybe we don't care about this. I don't know. What else would we do with this? I guess we could prevent this city build from happening right here by having Serpent move. Like, sure. We're going to Aegis here. Guess this is just going to Blight. Why don't we just, like, block a Ravage? Why do we... Yeah, okay. Why don't we just think about that a little bit? So, if we have Call to Migrate, like, we have enough energy, we can use Call to Migrate to, like, get the Dahan where we need them to. So, let's undo that and actually put presence in here. And stop this light. There's also this one. So, like, Concealing Shadows. Push presence to an adjacent land. Here. Put it here. It makes it harder to deal with. There's a lot there. We don't want to put it here, though. We don't want to put it here. That's getting too big, so let's go there. And yeah, that's a problem, but it's not the end of the world. We absorb. Probably this in case we get a plus damage and we lose it. And we get a moon. So we can actually use this to little effect. Is there somewhere that Move and Explore does anything? Like, no. But it makes this land have one less thing in it. I don't know that anything else. I guess the one with Blight is more dangerous here. Maybe like Beast destroys an Explorer. And Aegis here for defend. 4. Just make sure that's enough. So 2 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. So that's a blight. That's nothing. That's a blight. Yeah, so 2 actual blight. Unless maybe the fear card stops that. That would be nice. Alright. Or the event. Each beast does 2 damage. Except, wait, fortification. Perform build step after advancing invader cards. Cool. Each beast does 2 damage. Hey, well, that beast kills that guy. Those 3 beasts. Yeah, we may as well do a little damage here. This ravage is happening and like there's exactly enough damage already to kill the cities, so I guess we could. No, we can't reduce that. Here, yeah, I guess we just kill the explorer. Oh, if we add Dahan here, then we get to finish up the town. All right. I accept. And there. Ordering only. Explorer does not affect coastal lands. Okay. Q coastal explorer, hopefully. You're saying there's a chance. That's a lot of jungle. Explore wetlands. So we escalate in wetlands. No, just in the most. So it's between these two. I guess this one's closer to our business. I don't know. They're both bad. This one has a beast in it. They both are adding a city. Over here. Yeah, not the jungle. Over here, not the jungle. Hello, England. England's gonna England. Oh, I have an any still. Good thing the game reminded me of that. We could push things out of a place. So next up is Ravaging Jungle. Which again, we have Reclaim 1. So we can Aegis here and stop everything except this one. And we could... Actually, who did we give the range boost to? Someone else. But we have range to this because of Call to Ferocity. We could move this town and explorer out of here. We actually have potentially 3 damage as well with Serpent here. And push. But that's not super useful. So, Call to Migrate, we can get Dahan into this place. And Rituals of Destruction there. Like, yeah. I like getting 3 Dahan from over there, and then we defend, and it's all really nice. Actually, yeah, if we grab 3 of these and put 1 in here and 2 in here, then the Aegis helps there, and Rituals here. That finishes off that. Okay, perfect. Or should, pending the event. So I guess the difference here is 1 energy per spirit. We're all pretty flush. Versus destroying a town. Actually, just like destroying this town here is pretty sweet. And then we could call the ferocity like one of these guys away or gather more Dahan. The problem is there's a blight there, so it's hard for us to completely deal with it. I guess if we just accept a cascade is fine. We might have, do we have fast blight removal? We don't have it, but actually we do. But we don't have a way to get a sacred site that far. We don't have enough range boost for that. So I think destroying a town here is better than 1 energy each. Unless there's nothing, like literally nothing else to do with Call of Ferocity that would be useful. Pushing one of each out here from here reduces to 6 damage, which is a pretty common defend number, and we're gonna get a new card. Honestly, I'd rather gather more Dahan though to do more damage and allow the cascade. You can just cascade into here. That would be my preference, I think. So yeah, let's do this. And we have a fear card. So we're set for the no double high immigration situation. We can Aegis to cover all these spots with like defend 4, right? So that should be good. This is defended already. That isn't, but we're gonna get a power card right now. We continue taking minors because we might get a nice defend 6 here, or 5. Didn't get that. We got Haunts and Embers. It's interesting. Fiery Doom as well, though. It's good fear. It's good elements. Take Fire Doom. All right, over here. Again, we could just grab another major. We could also, like, continue. Yeah. Continue gaining power cards and never, like, leaving our area. We gain a power card. What would we do with it? I guess we can stillness this area, right? If we reclaim. Let's see what Serpent gets here, because Serpent still has options. Like, we have a lot of cards here, but they don't... Concealing Shadows, like, obviously helps the Dahan kill those guys, but doesn't stop the cascade. We're going to have Reclaim 1, which is going to be Aegis. But we could get a major now. I think we get a major with Serpent. So, Indomitable Claim, defend 20. Okay. Like, we could also Instruments, which adds Strafe and destroys a town. And we can push a town? But Indomitable Claim, though, right? Like, Indomitable Claim. With Serpent, like, is outrageous. Serpent is so slow to be gaining presence. I think we don't need all of our starting cards. I guess we could just lose Good Dahan Ways. We didn't actually play it, and it's fine. Add presence to land without blight. Cool. Somewhere. Somewhere with buildings like this one. We need to, like, blow things up. And claim, and we reclaim Aegis. We play it. Well, that takes care of that. So then what? So the jungles are all taken care of this turn. That's nice. We're short on the threshold of this, but we actually want them to do their actions. Gain a power card and flex. Yeah. So we don't need to reclaim here because we don't need to. We could remove a blight and give ourselves a little safety net. Moon Blight here would be useful. We don't need to defend, but like, may as well. So we just like continue gaining power cards and energy and just majors and have a good time with our life. Tiger's hunting. Amazing. Range 1 from a jungle though, so it has to be here. Add beast, gather up to 1. So we could use it here. 1 damage per beast, push up to 2. Doesn't actually do enough there. Bloodrock Plague, disease is actually really good against England. Pen of Calamity is amazing. Why are we even talking about any of their cards? Reach, Strife, blah, blah. This is fine. Pen of Calamity is so good though, right? We have 3 beasts here. Just like adding disease and strife is ridiculous. Like it just takes care of a land like this automatically. It's also range 2. Like how is it range 2? It's far too good. Blood Rack is also pretty good. We don't really need the defend or anything like that, but like we could stop cities. Yeah, Pen of Calamity is ridiculous. We do have stuff that wants water and animal, but like, I don't care. This power's too good. Let's forget a card. Ritual's Destruction, probably. Let's keep our other cards. Let's keep making giant stacks of presents, because I guess that's what we're doing. And we can stop the escalation here if we want. Or we can remove Blight. Let's just use that defend next turn when they actually need it. And just stop the escalation here. It's either stopping escalation or stopping explore. It's definitely doing something, so. It's not nothing. And over here, I guess we have to play cards. We don't have to. Fiery Doom. Here is fine. This one we want Dahan here, but I don't think, do we get fast Dahan movement? I don't think so. Yeah, we never did. I don't know. That, this, that, the other. Get the Dahan we want. I guess we want to like activate our second innate for some fear. So like, nothing is free with our elements, but Prowling Panthers is good. Mantle of Dread is gonna have some use. Favors Called Due. They're going to be ravaging in the wetlands. So yeah, there's these kind of problem areas actually that we want to deal with before they cascade. So maybe those are things we need to worry about. Get some Dahan. We can't get enough Dahan to outnumber them in those places though. They don't get the extra fear. If that matters. Yeah, these are actually places that we need to like play Indomitable Claim again, I guess. And get Dahan in there. So like having more Dahan in there is good. There are 4 Dahan, so I guess Favors Called Due makes sense. I could instead play Called to Migrate. But I'd rather have the moon so we actually get the fear here. Are we winning? Aegis goes here. 0 Blight, 0 Cascade. Pent of Calamity, I don't even know why I played it. It's just like, this is cool. We could just like stop them building. Where was I gonna use this? I don't remember. I just clicked it. Range 2, it can do anything. I guess it was here. Stops the city build here. Stripes the town so we don't need to worry about it. Or we could like remove a beast. Yeah, we don't want to remove one beast for 3 damage. Well, we want to do this. Strife the town. It was here, right? This place, like, we can defend or remove blight next turn. So here, like, takes care of that land, and then Serpent can worry about somewhere else. And Stillness was just kind of here to stop the escalation in this London that's happening here. We have an element, but we don't need to choose right now. And here we get probably destroy, like, just make this be 1 less. I guess it could be this one. Because right now it's 4 damage. We don't have a lot of wiggle room. Yeah, let's do it here. Rather this not cascade, right? So hopefully we don't get cities do +3 damage. We didn't get that. Each beast generates... Oh, we get... Oh, this is pushing Dahan. In single land with the most invaders, push 1 to each adjacent land. So we have a tie between these two. So it's going to be... Oh, these are both horrifying. This has 5 buildings in it. We shouldn't be allowing that to happen. But I guess it means we're going to be able to... we take Moon here, we can push one of the towns out. Push 1 to each adjacent land. We can actually get the towns all out of here, which maybe is better than... It says 4 buildings, it says 5. Problem is if... Actually, it's not a problem if the town goes here. Town goes here. There's 4 towns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 lands. 6 lands. But these are like... I don't want these wetlands to be bigger. But also this escalation is terrifying. What else do we have? Each beast generates fear. And push 2 Dahan from a land with blight to a land without blight. Well, that sucks because these guys are counterattacking. And they're the only Dahan on the board. Over here, there are no Dahan in land with blight. Over here, these guys are counterattacking and they also leave. Well, that sucks. Logic Dolphin, welcome. The Dahan are forsaking the barren land, being jerks. I guess like spreading this London out, but they're building here also. Like they're definitely, these are kind of equivalent because they're definitely building here and then they're going to escalate here as well. So they're kind of the same thing. But at least putting the 2 towns and explorers in other places. Where would they go here? 1 here. A town here. A town here and explorer here. So they all die. It's not ideal. Nothing's ideal against England 6. Beast's Prowl. We generating too much fear? Maybe. Move a beast. We are pushing Dahan, yeah. So unfortunately these guys are like piecing out. Oh, I guess these guys can go here. So that's that. Is there a land with blight I could get them into on this board? That would be awesome. They can't. Can't do that. At least they do something. Oh, that means that Serpent could kill this city. That was the only place they could go. Remove 1 from a land with Dahan. Well, those guys are dead already. Those guys aren't doing anything. This guy isn't doing anything. This guy's dead. These guys aren't dead? I mean, none of these are like a big deal. But these guys are at least like, I don't know, doing something later. And this one, I guess. I don't know. Nothing incredible here. Island is not blighted yet and will not be blighted, at least right away. We have a fear card for next turn at level 2. We've been staying ahead of the level 6 effect so far. 4 damage remaining. Well, I know what I'm doing with that. Wow. This is terrifying. Coastal lands. Cool. Where was that last turn? When explore did not affect coastal lands. I guess we can do Reclaim and Insatiable Hunger here. It's going to be pretty good there. Alright, so we have... Destroying the city is tempting, but they're also not doing anything there. I think we want to Indomitable claim one of these spots next turn. I wish there were Dahan there. I mean, we're planning to get Dahan into one of these, right? Like we can get them into this. We could also get them into this. And defend that. That's the thing. Because this could cascade into here. This could cascade somewhere else. Without super cascading. Just thinking about the extra fear for this. Actually, we don't have enough to Han. Oh, we do have enough to Han nearby. We can actually get the extra. I think this is a better spot. Oh, because we took an explorer out of there, I think, or something. Or the beast killed it, or something happened. If we Aegis, there's like no Aegis spot, right? But we can like reduce this so it's more defendable if we push with Mental of Dread, for example. You destroy a town in a mountain or jungle. Whoop-de-doo. So again, we can get an energy, or we can do... We only have 2 damage, which is like kind of like... This is the place with where 2 damage does something. We could push this town, but like, let's do the 2 damage, right? Like, we could also get 2 fear by taking a moon. I think the energy is more useful now because we need energy over here. Let's do that. Yeah, we got lots of cascades, so Earth can stillness that if needed, I guess. Actually, we're gonna, yeah, what we'll do is blow it up. Because there's so many beasts there, right? We can swarm. Like, we can friggin' guard the healing line and then swarm there again. So, I think we do that. I think we need to not have this make us lose. I don't think that's the best place for Mental Dread, is it? Like, probably not. I guess we can like just destroy a town somewhere. If land has beasts, destroy a town. So like here. That's also coastal. I allow it. Oh, but then we can stop a city build here. We don't stop a city, we stop like a terrifying amount of builds if we push out of here. Like it's not like... I think actually though, reducing this so that someone can defend it with like 2 is better, because that's a cascade. This is like a feature problem. These can go in the sands. All right. A lot of plastic on the board. That's how it goes. We're actually going to get 2 fear cards, I'm pretty sure. Which is fine. They're level 2, and we're accelerating our fear game, so... Here we just, like, play 3 cards. We get our, at least, level 2. Is there a place for concealing shadows? There's no Dahan. We might be able to get Dahan in here. We could try for another card. What's happening over here? Hey, look, we're getting to the crossover. Is there a place where absorb essence, or sorry, what we want is we're 7 out of 8 actually. We need to absorb. We can't Indomitable Claim. We haven't been destroying our presence. All right, we know what's happening down here. Let's go there first. So, range 2. Like here, because that just, we can do a coastal land thing there. It's a jungle. I don't know. This one has blight in it. Let's go here. We play Swarm and guard the healing land. 3 card plays next turn. That just like takes care of this with like a bajillion damage. You could also Pent Up Calamity it, but like we wouldn't get the threshold. I think that's okay. We'll do it that way. Up here, yeah, we have a Reclaim, which is like Aegis or Claim. Like Claim obviously does the job, but we can't add presence from our tracks. We can only move it from the island. But like based on the amounts of damage up here, like 8 and 11, a Claim makes sense. I want to also absorb. I guess I could Reclaim and absorb and Indomitable Claim. Is that ridiculous? It's not too ridiculous. If I do that, move a presence. I don't know. We're already where we need to be. I guess we can avoid this. It's a problem. Go here. That's happening. I guess we could Aegis that from here, and maybe we get a lucky defend 2 in all lens or something. We don't have enough, like, literal blaze. Let's go in places that have more buildings. So now we're at our limit, but we can play Absorb. We can play Claim. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Huh? Alright, I guess we don't do that. I guess we gain energy. I don't really need another power card. Absorb gets us like +2 presence. That gives someone an element, which doesn't do anything. Might give something for shadows here. So do we gain a power card and maybe we get a defend for this? Yeah, I think so. That would be a good cascade to not happen. This cascade's happening, but we can maybe stop this cascade. Even defend 2 is a chance, which I think we've seen already, but defend 6 from a sacred site, but we can add a presence. Okay, deal. Energy. All right, that's taking care of that cascade. This cascade is claimed. And we could stop this city build by doing this. We wanted. Make more fear. Get the next fear card. Are we getting the next fear card? Yeah, this is getting it. Concealing Shadows isn't really doing anything. If we play this, then we do get the next level if Shadows is the one that gets absorbed. So that's kind of fun. Sure. All right, absorb, Shadows, click. Maybe this guy's building no matter what, obviously. We have to keep our sacred sites. And choose that. Choose that. +1 fear. We could make them not... We could have made them not build a city here. We can make them not build a city also here. They're going to build a city here anyways because... What's happening? Let's put this in there. And... pretend we can stop a build. Good night. Take Walker. I don't know it matters which explorer I get rid of. I guess I could have gotten rid of this guy in case they get plus damage. All right. That works. 2 fear cards. All right. Remove this blight. And explode it with many beasts. And Inaudible Claim claims this land where the Dahan are. Hey, look, Moon. Aided by Moon, we have 5 Moon. 1 fear per player. Almost the next fear card. On each board, add beasts, and then we have 2 damage to Dahan. We add disease to land with both. That's here or here, but probably here because Terror Jungle. Here has to be here, unfortunately, and here it's probably there. And 2 Dahan per lands gets energy. Cool. That's everyone except Shadows, funnily enough. Yeah, we're not doing the first part. So, transmute the worst. We can discard a moon. We can discard moons. Discard moons. And then just pay. What's left? I'm sure I could forget as well, but actually, you can just get by with just discarding. Or we could pay like 1 energy. Then avoid the reclaim here. Sure. Add beast to a land with town city. Yeah, bad places. Add. Oh, this is half rounded up. Yeah, I want not to have it be this one because it's just this one spot, right? So. Oh, there's 2 spots here, right? So we can actually add disease. I think this is the best spot because even if we lose Dahan. But here, actually, if we put disease here, we don't add a city on the coast there, so that's also pretty good. 2 fear cards. Add strife. Oh, they skipped their things with beasts. They explore and build in lands with beasts. That's fun. Oh, and we can choose multiple lands. So we have 3 strifes to put down. So we can actually stop this blight. We could not quite stop this cascade. We could hope that the next fear card finishes it off, but I feel like that's hoping for too much. I'm going to just stop this blight here. And then we can strafe something else that's coming up in coastal, like this guy or this guy. Maybe this. Would it have helped? Yes, we could have removed a town here, and then that would have solved that, but oh well. Remove one explorer town from a land with beast, disease, or at least 2 Dahan. So we can stop them building a city here. We can, like, remove some of these towns that are being, like, London. I think that's probably a good idea. And probably, I mean, this is going to continue to build as well. So even though there's 4 buildings here, we remove one from there. I think. There's a lot happening. I should have taken the free moon. Oh well. I guess I can take a fire or something else instead later. Right, so we have a blight card flip here. The blight card says downward spiral. Sure. Serpent loves it. That's a big blight pull. Yeah, we did fix the normal build bug. It's been in for a while. In the beta and public beta. Okay, so they didn't build a city here actually because of the fear card. So that's cool. We have a ravage in the coastal lands, which is really bad here in this place, but I think we can indomitable claim that pretty easily. We do have a high immigration build and then ravage here. We already have a fear card set up for the level 6. Excuse me, burping. I guess we could stillness this. That's a good stillness, isn't it? Roused in Anger has a 3 damage option here, which we could destroy this town. We could also, or instead, take plant and get energy and like hit it here and downgrade it and make it go away. It's not enough though, because there's another explorer there, but we could use the innate power to get rid of that. It seems okay. So we have this, which is not a huge problem. This is a blight. That is a cascade right now. That is probably claim because it's a lot. And that could be just put a sacred site. This is stillness. This is a blight. Cool. All right, let's take energy. I would have to push him. I don't have to push him. I can push him. Let's not push him. Let's get energy for everyone. Mostly Flames wants it. Flames could take a major here, actually, with gain power card +1 presence. And start working towards 4 card plays as well. Is there a Concealing Shadows that does anything right now? No, but we might get a major that moves to Han fast, which would be fun. Like into here, for example. Here, we probably want to reclaim, but we actually could gain a power card. Go for 3 card plays and play these 2 in another major. That seems okay. Let's take that option. Just major party. Terrifying Nightmares, Sweep into the Sea, Winds of Rust. That's interesting. That actually solves that land, Winds of Rust. And these are elements that are like actually really good with the things I've been getting. Yeah, Winds of Rust. Forget. Guard the Healing Land. We're not keeping any of our cards. 3 card plays, all majors, except Stillness is basically a major. It's not officially a major, but it's basically a major. And we have this. I clicked it. We have it. We can move their presence adjacent and bring up to 1,000,000 things with it. So we could actually like move all the stuff out of one of these lands. Not all the stuff, but 2 explorers, 2 towns, 2 cities. So like all the stuff from here, for example. If someone puts their presence there, such as this guy, but he can't go there. 1, 2, 3. If he picks this, he could go there. That stops a cascade. It's pretty okay. We'd actually, but then we still have this stupid cascade. I guess we could like Aegis this spot, which does help for here too. It's kind of silly, but we are getting to 4 card plays and foolishness here. Like we have 2 more presents to add, so we can place presents and claim here. In which case, we don't need. I think we can gain a major. Claim is 4 energy, and we want to play Aegis and claim and 2 more cards. So I think could be a major. Could be a major. Yeah, why don't we take a major here? Is there a reason not to? We have 5 energy we want to spend, and we have 9, so we have 4 left over, maybe 3. So like if we end up playing 3 cards, like that's okay. So let's take a different major and see what we get. Bigger the Breaking Dawn, Blazing Renewal, Jungle Hungers. Those are all fun. This doesn't work as well against England with plus health, but 2 damage per Dahan. You may push up to 2. We're not getting in the threshold though. There's no way we're getting that threshold, right? No, not even close. Actually, if we play claim, absorb, elemental, and take an animal, we can. All right. Also have these cards, but let's just work this out. So get rid of like one of these. I don't know. I clicked one. And put our presence in. This is just a blight, right? So put our presence somewhere where there's a trouble spot like this. That's being dealt with, right? By Winds of Rust. So we can go in there. It's okay. That's not being dealt with though. So we play that and that and that and that. And click animal. We have that. We have that, which we don't want, but we can disable it. Yeah. I clicked this because it had sun on it. Which is fine. We can remove blight or we can move blight. Cool. Over here, so we actually want to have presence in here because of this. Yeah. So So we do this. We move towards card plays. We didn't get our major, but that's fine. Just play our cards for reasons. And yeah, we want them to, we could have them skip because it would skip a build, but like we're gonna have a bunch of Dahan there, right? Yeah. Is there only 2 Dahan? But still, like that's a city kill. And this is 2 damage per Dahan. So yeah, we like keep killing cities and make fear. Like I'd rather. Oh, maybe it's better. It's 3 fear if invaders are present. Skip all actions inland. Like that's actually more fear than destroying a city, right? And it's actually stopping like a build and a ravage. So should I send the Dahan somewhere else? Probably, right? Like into here. I mean, it doesn't have to be there. Is there a better spot? We're gonna play Aegis here, right? Like, what if we send these into here? Or into here? That's not enough to defend. 3 damage. Actually, it is if we... Okay. It is if we send them here and kill the city. I didn't even really look at other areas, but that's obviously better. That's taken care of now. Stillness was here. Winds of Rest is here. So this is defended. Yeah. Claim then can just like do the skip. LOL. Are we at our limit now? Yeah, 10 out of 10. We probably should have like let our presence get destroyed somewhere, but whatever. That would have been smart. I should go back. I'm not going back. Dahan, take no damage. And yeah, we're gonna do this. So right now we have 2 blight. So 1 blight here. 1 blight. That's a cascade. And we're using this to send them. Actually, we could use Concealing Shadow somewhere where it might actually do something. Like here. We get a range boost first, so. We'll send these into this jungle. I don't want to go here because that would make us lose the game, so let's not do that. Oh, I can move the blight as well. Like, sure. And then we can Concealing Shadows like in any land. So here, the one with Dahan. Actually, this is 5 damage already, so like if that gets overwhelmed, this is also 3 damage, so we click whichever one. I don't know. Alright, we have to destroy presence. We have a super stack? Yeah. So here, I don't like losing my sacred sites. I don't like losing all my presence in the area, though. Let's keep this one. Get rid of this one. And we have a big stack here. We have a sacred site that we haven't needed, but maybe we can get rid of it. We can always... Oh, we get to destroy presence, actually. That's good. It means we can put presence next turn. Now land with exactly 1. Yeah, this is the frickin' cultural assimilation thing. I don't want to do this one. I have to click this one. Do not like it. I don't like it. Literally, this is just ordering. I was only replacing with the town. Okay, I thought it was replacing. If it was replacing the city, this is enough to defend. We could have lost the game there. There's 5 buildings there. Click a land to deal damage. Each beast deals 2 damage. Remove a token. And then we have Reckless Offensive, which is going to hit this land. And this land. Cool. So, where are we dealing damage? Something should be flashing. Is it not flashing? Why? Why are we not flashing up here? It is flashing. Should that have been a city? Because... yeah, that should have been a city because Serpent's there. Serpent's here as well. No one else has slow powers. Give ourselves options, I guess. 2 damage remaining in here. Oh, we could have killed an explorer. Here. Could have killed an explorer there too. Yeah, okay, kill explorer here. Here we only have city. Or only buildings. Also here. Also here. Click a land to select it. That should have like a better message. What are we at? Reckless Offensive. That is something we always try to have it at least say, like, click a land to do Reckless Offensive. I don't know. Like a land where beasts prowl, the thing we say. All right, preparing attachments. Adding attachments. Send the kilobytes. All right. We are selecting this for each land. Each Dahan destroys 1 town. Wow, that's actually pretty ridiculous. We're getting another fear card because of this, but we're also adding blight. Defend 6 in coastal lands. I don't know that that does anything, but it's happening. I don't think it changes our blight equation. We're still adding the 1 blight for this. It's only 4 damage now. Each player removes 1 from an inland land. That means we can maybe make them not build cities in the wetlands, like here. 1 city, 2 city. This is like danger zone with 5 buildings, I think. Yeah, take it out of the danger zone. Four damage remains. Some Dahan remain alive. Most of them are getting murdered. by the events, not by anything I'm doing. I did murder one with bees. It's true. Jungle and sands. We're in stage 3. How are we doing here? Getting close to no cities. There are a lot of cities, though. All right, I know you're flexing on all your explorers here, England. Coastal high immigration build. Very likely to get a fear card. We're fearing it up. Ravage and then build in the sands. Build in the jungle. Wow. All right. No more escalation, so at least we... No, not worried about this place with 5 so much. I mean, they're going to build 1, but they're not going to build 2, unless pending the event. Sands Ravage. We have this spot, which can defend 5 against 9, 9, 11. Not awesome. We're going to reclaim, though. We have Indomitable Claim. We have things. Resonant Anger is 2 damage, which is a city destroy for the places that we damage the city, like here and here. They're both sort of like inconsequential places. So I don't think we worry too much about them. Just getting rid of the cities. I guess that's a coastal land. They would have just built a town. They would have built another city anyways, right? So, sure. Energy. And we can pay an energy to remove a blight, which seems probably good. We could also gather a blight, which is also good. It means we could just let it land alone, like one of these. But we're probably gonna, I don't know, we have too much stuff going on. What if we like absorb that blight from here? There's no Dahan there. I want the Dahan to be places. I guess this is where we can get the Dahan in a place and let it, like this place is a pretty good place for bring a lot of Dahan. And, or I mean, this place is already has 2. Use like Shadows thing. I think we just like remove the blight from one of these lands. Like the land where we're at. Say. We're gonna have +6 energy. We can afford it. Push 1 and 1. Does that actually solve any land? It does here. If the land has Dahan. Which it could. If we make that our aim. We just sort of... Oh, but they're gonna build there. So, like, that's just a blight. Like, literally, that's a blight. Let that be. Just get Dahan, like, into this. And let it, like... And get Dahan in the other places. And so, like... This is... If we Aegis, like, from here, then, like, we can add more defense from Earth there. We can add more defense here. We can let that one go. I think that's probably good. So, like, make this one be less. Because, like, Call to Migrate is going to bring enough Dahan, right? We, like... Grab 2 from here, 1 from here, and put them all in here. That's like 5. That's 10 damage. It's like almost enough. I guess getting more Dahan in these other places is going to be good. So, like, better to get Dahan and defend these places. All right. Deal. Reclaim. Get a major? Yeah, seriously. How do you not have a major yet? Pillar of Living Flame. Infinite Vitality, actually. We don't have a lot of Earth, but we can Avoid the cascade here. Actually, if we have... Yeah, that's going to be a good pick, I think. Okay. Forget. We have defend 6 as well. We don't have a sacred site nearby. We can just defend this. Call to Migrate sort of done its job. Call to Frosty is free. It's nice. What's the major we picked up? What does it want? Earth. So I guess it's Call to Migrate. And here we're actually reclaiming. Oh yeah, we have bees. We also have Pent-Up Calamity. Like, we got lots of stuff. We can do our defend 4 here. We have 13 energy. We play 4 cards. I think we do. Where do we go? Like somewhere we can... I don't even know. We have our Year of Perfect Stillness in like a Sands. So if there's a Sands like this one, that's like... I don't want to worry about it. Let's just... Oh, we can't. That's the one we can't reach. All right, well, this one. That's... Oh, yeah, this one. There's Blight. This one we can like put our defend. We can't reach it with our defend. We can reach it with Winds of Rust, though. Okay. I don't know. That doesn't matter where we go. Coastal Sands. This one? Actually, yeah. Why don't we stillness this? It's 3 actions. Perfect. All right. Let's get literally into it. Stillness. Winds of Rest. We don't have our Remove Blight Defend card anymore. I thought we had that. I guess we got rid of it. Pent-Up Calamity is probably good. We could Flow Like Water if we put Presence in here and Flow Like Water it and like... Or someone else can put Presence there, right? No, but they're gonna like... Well, they're not building there again. We're reclaiming here so we can move Presence into there and then Flow Like Water it. Okay, that's a good deal. We also have another card play. LOL. All right, reclaim. And move our presence. I want to move this presence or this one. This one. Nothing's happening there. Into here. And we can Flow Like Water all that stuff out of there. With the threshold. And just put it somewhere else. Mini John and Handelabra are blocking 2 spirit energy panels. Well, you're right. That's intentional. Just for you, Dolphin. Flames has 13 energy. And Serpent has 1 + 6. So we don't need a... Do we want another major? We can add presence here, right? We're 9 out of 10. But we can claim otherwise, so... We want to add presence to get more... And any? Or more card plays? Can we afford more card plays? We want to play claim somewhere, I'm sure. Like here. We Aegis here. We claim there. We like do this. I don't know. I think we're winning, by the way. It's just like, when do we win? We have 12 Blight to work with, and like, it's just ridiculous. We're just doing so much every turn. We could take another major. We could take more energy. With claim, we're like... Yeah, we don't need that 5 card plays, I don't think. I think we just take the energy here. We play that. We play Aegis. We could give someone else a card play. Is there a place where Pent-Up Calamity does something? That's a question. I don't think so. Like, it's range 2, and we can't reach, like, a place where it would. I guess we could always, like, do it on like here. It's not bad. We'd also like put bees down somewhere. I guess we were thinking of infinite vitality, but we don't have range to anywhere where that does anything. I don't know why we clicked on that. Why do we click on that? I guess we can sort of undo that, can we? Like, we clicked on it because we wanted to use it for here, but then, like, we don't have it. So, like, we can't use it there, and we could only use it, like, here. Maybe we, like, get Strangling Firevine or something, or just, like, do, like, a bajillion damage with Living Flame. Because we can't get enough flame. Unless we take another card play, which we can do 10 damage and like smash one of these big places from here, like this one. All right, let's try that. We can play enough fire cards. We have to play one more fire card. Can we play like more fire and proper elements here? One more fire, which means we want to play this. Or absorb. We could absorb. We could also absorb. If we play absorb and a plant card and take a plant, then we get to give it presents to them as well. Like, that seems good. Is that good? Is that good? We also get another any, so we don't even need to play a plant card. We could, like... They don't need that. They don't need that. I mean, playing another card, like, does stuff. It's clear Blight, though. Does Pent-Up Calamity... Pent-Up Calamity does, like, stop this. Sure. Bees does stuff, but, like, not enough from where I am. I guess I could use it here. Add 2, gather 2, right? That, like, kills all this stuff with bees. These are presents for it, though. Maybe not worth that. All right. I don't know what I clicked. Indomitable Claim. So we want to absorb here and get a moon. Do you want to absorb this? Probably up here. Oh, no, we wanted fire. Yeah, sorry. If we play a card, we get both fire and... All right. Cancel that. Click this. That's fine. Then we don't need to absorb. But absorb is good because it gives us more defense and it gives us energy, and it's generally a good idea. So absorb that. Is that the one I want to absorb? Yeah, it's fine. Take fire. Play a moon card. With this. Like, move to Han. Does this do anything? No. Oh, we were going to use that here. We had a plan for that. We should use the card that we were planning to use, I guess. Use it there for 1 energy. We actually were going to do that. Aegis here. So we need 2 more defend here and 5 there. We were gonna Winds of Rust somewhere. Like, I guess here is probably the best value. I guess if we replace a town, it's better. Is it? I don't know what's better. And that's taken care of. This has 3 damage still. This has 3 damage still, but we don't care because the Dahan are murdering everyone. We can claim, like here, I think we're going to claim because reasons. We get the any. And we were going to chase guys out of somewhere. Where was that? That was here, right? Why did we play stillness? Here, I guess. Because they're building, ravaging, and building there. Yeah, that seems like a good spot. All right, so flow like water is going to be the serpent to clear this space out. And take them to, I don't know, somewhere we're not going to lose by going there. So like the wetlands, I guess. That has an extra build, so there's, I don't know, less good. Maybe it's better. I don't know, whatever. Push 1 from a land where you are. I guess that reduces all the big stuff in here, except it's not a great. I guess we could take it to this jungle, but that's makes it be a city build. Gather 1, destroy 1, blah blah blah. Yeah, sure. Wait, does that like get us to like not blighting here? It does. If we pay energy for it. Oh, it doesn't quite, right? Like 1 short. But like we could still use this here. We could actually not blight here. Where are we blighting? We're blighting here. But like we don't have to blight here. I don't honestly care though. Sure, it's an energy. We have lots of energy. Send a town from here to like this mountain. They're building a city there anyways. Now we're fine. We can make it like go here, make it 0 damage. All right. More fear. And we still have more. We have 1 blight. Head of Calamity can't reach there. All right, we're going to do that here because we can just like settle this down. Yeah, that makes that easy. Oh no, destroy presence. Whatever shall we do? I guess like we're literally losing here with this spirit, but it's fine. Not losing, but you know, losing our life. Serpent must destroy presence. Destroy presence where like no one is. I guess this place is like nothing's happening. Let's go there. An event. Years of little rain. We have 6 water. We could have more water with the any. We have water cards. We have a water card here. We don't have anything in our discards. So we do have energy to spend though. Add presence to land with Dahan. Earth has the option. Serpent has the option. Serpent is full? No, Serpent isn't full. Huh. Shadows does not have the option, but I think it's probably still worthwhile not adding Blight to a Sands, which is ravaging right now, and so on. So let's just forget Gift of Power. And pay 2 energy. Got +6. Add presence. +12 energy. Seems like enough. Add to a land with Dahan. The one up in the corner. I don't know. Seems nearer to the bad places. And here, +7 energy. This is the only option. We have beast dealing damage. Oh. Where? Here. Where? Here. Oh, we could kill these explorers. Sure. Where? Here. Where? Beasts. Beasts. Where are you at? Here. Oh, we never got... We didn't get a fear card somehow. We lost. Oh, gosh. There's no way we couldn't have lost there. How do we not get a fear card? We just didn't prioritize some fear in the fast phase. We should have played this. GG. Guess we should have paid attention. We were winning too hard that we lost. Sparky Wolf, you are the victor here. The proud and mighty capital stands as a beacon for an unending flow of invaders. Them's the breaks. Make sure you always hit that fear card. Let that be a lesson to you for England. That made us lose. I mean, we could have, like, we should have realized it. I should have realized it. It's we. So it goes. England 6. No joke. Difficult. I think if I was playing slower and less cavalier towards the end, I would have realized what was going to happen. But I did not. So let that be a lesson. That's some weird captions there. It is now late, so I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching, and have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.